What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Tony Snow. Welcome to my Patreon page. Just giving a little intro real quick about myself and what we're doing, man. In case you haven't read the description, I live every day with ASD, Autism Spectrum Disorder. It's made me very obsessive about a couple things in life. If you know anybody that lives with autism, you know they get really obsessive about a couple of things. With me, it's always been music and professional wrestling. As you can see, I got these autographed pictures from Colt Cabana, Cody Rhodes, Big Tuck, Lil Flip, the Young Bucks, the DOC, Busy Bone. You know what I'm saying? I love music, and I love hip-hop, and I love gaming, and I love wrestling. So, 4 things. Hip-hop and music, I guess, can be one thing, so... Oh man, this is a terrible intro, but we're just going to post it because it's me being me. Anyway, I made this Patreon account so that I can pursue my dreams and the things that I love, the things that I'm obsessed about. It's a known fact that only 1 out of 5 people with autism are able to hold down a job when they're a grown adult. I'm one of those people that has issues holding down a job as a grown adult. If you don't have the disorder, it's hard to even explain the anxiety, the depression, all the stuff that comes along with it. And thankfully, you know, mankind's created medicines to help with it, but those medicines are expensive as well. So that's why we're having my Patreon channel. I'm doing a wrestling podcast with myself and with my homie DJ Slowpoke from San Antonio. We are the Bullet Club DJs, BC for life, you know what I'm saying? One sweet that. But anyway, we have the wrestling podcast where we focus mostly on independent wrestling organizations like Ring of Honor, New Japan, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Sabotage Wrestling, just Georgia Wrestling Extreme is a federation that's very close to my heart. So we focus on these independents that a lot of other podcasts overlook. I also am going to be broadcasting some of my League of Legends games because I'm like a level 42 on League of Legends. I love that game. I'm obsessed with it. And then I'm also going to be posting music. I DJ'd for pretty much every rapper in Texas, if you can think of a big name rapper from Texas. I've worked with them, DJ'd for them. But I don't just DJ for other artists. I make my own stuff too. I'm in my own group. It's called Taco Logic. It's myself, Bino, and a couple of other up-and-coming artists in the scene are together on Taco Logic. So I made the Patreon account so I can focus on my dreams because it was obvious that working a 9 to 5 wasn't going to work out for me. I'm still working just as hard. You know, I'm putting the time in on the podcast. I'm somewhat of a wrestling historian. I'm just trying to make a way to survive by doing something I do and doing something I love to do in spite of the condition I have. You know, I'll be going to live wrestling events and covering them. I'll be doing pre-shows and pre-games and predictions for wrestling shows, pay-per-views, all sorts of things like that. So y'all be sure to tune in. There's going to be extra little perks and rewards for the Patreon supporters. I'm going to throw them in there. Some extra videos, some extra music that you might not get anywhere else. Some lost tracks maybe, some stuff that I might have thought would never be used. We might use it for that, you know what I mean? So, anyway, y'all please support these projects on Patreon. I'll be playing League of Legends off my Twitch channel. I'll be releasing all this music. I'll be doing the wrestling podcast. You know, my goal is to just get half as good as the Wrestle Talk guys. Shout out to Luke and Ollie in England. I watch those guys daily. You know, I'm not even thinking about 500,000 subscribers, honestly. That's just way out there, you know what I mean? I just want to be able to do what I love to do and survive off of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, much love to everybody. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Please support on Patreon. The reward levels will be up soon, and I'll be releasing content on pretty much a daily basis, so I promise I'll make it worth it for you. Alright, peace and love. Just remember, no matter how dark and ugly it might get outside, there's always a light of love inside each and every one of you. Embrace it. Autism Speaks. Look them up. It's time to listen. One sweet.